I've been talking about all the stuff you wanted to hear for years. Now I'm gonna talk about what you don't want to hear. They don't want to hear that good shit. Where my niggas at? Take care of their kids. Learn their lesson from their first bid. Who getting money? Who ain't no motherfucking dummy? Who ain't gon' let these white folks leave them bumming? They like, nah, fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. That's fuckboy shit. That's fuckboy shit. All my niggas getting money. Who you with? All my niggas with them choppers try to hit. It's been a long time since a nigga been locked up, and I ain't going back. I put that on my dick and nuts. Don't get it twisted. I'm always gonna be ratchet. I always got my whistle. I'm never out. What up? How y'all doing tonight? If you're watching this, you just stumbled upon a Real Ninja podcast where we talk about interesting topics, critique underground music, and speak upon that function. Guess what? Uncanny in here tonight. He missed a whole nother day.
So he's gonna lie.
Oh, okay. All right. I guess Uncanny is.
So this nigga's gonna lie on me.
He here.
You talking to me?
Nah, I ain't nobody on the camera now.
Oh shit.
I don't think that's how it's supposed to go.
Getting the camera work.
Yeah,
right.
that's good.
Yeah, that's decent.
That's good.
We alright.
So is this mic hooked up?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Testes.
you can bring it down.
No, it's cool, man.
All right.
They can
Yeah.
hear the sound of my speaking voice.
This is Uncanny.
Yo, man, y'all know what it is. Uncanny Midwest Connects. If you connected, you ain't respected. You are now rocking with the niggas on the Real Ninja Network, because that's what we doing tonight. You see the gear, little pink ponies, man. Presidential Fitness. That's
Pink
where we do
ponies.
this thing. The green room.
It's a unicorn. God damn it.
Play the song, man.
Are we playing songs?
Oh, y'all just, I don't get no intro no more.
Oh,
Fuck.
he said I'm already not on the intro video.
Guess what?
That
It's
nigga
cornbread.
Seafood over here. Real Ninja's Claws.
Yeah. I introduced him. You introduced him. He that's fucked up.
I did.
He got 4 real ninja demerits on him right now.
Man.
He gonna have to go to the nose and toes.
I've been fucking up all day.
And as you know, we are sponsored by.
If you don't have breakfast and you don't have lunch, but you want to get turned, get some podcast punch. Once you down this, then you'll be slumped. It's podcast punch. So open it now, guzzle it down. You know the plan, share with your fam. The flavor of tequila and Hawaiian punch is such a tasty treat. If you want to fuck anus and you want some cunt, then get her a half glass of the podcast punch. Podcast punch. Punch.
That's a bop.
Also
And of
brought to
course-
you by
Oh, I'll sing this. If you want to get your body right up.
If you want to get your body right, that's Presidential Fitness. Want to get that booty tight, that's Presidential Fitness. Then the star is born with a unicorn at Presidential Fitness. And females.
It's the look off.
I gotta go back and look at that.
All right. So so the RNN puts a good amount of content out weekly. Most of it's a pretty good reviews. I mean, not everybody is a fan of everything, but have you ever put out a piece of content and just everybody pooped all over it? Has that ever happened in your career?
Nope. Never. Anything I put out, the majority, I really ain't never got a bad critique. You know what I mean? Like, ain't nobody ever told me, Prez, you weak. Or, I don't like that song. You know what I mean? I ain't never heard nobody say that to my face. You know what I mean? So, no, I'm pretty much,
I don't
50-0 right now. I'm on some.
I think people
Floyd.
at most might have said that maybe something I said or the subject matter they maybe don't like, but it's never been oh nigga, you suck, or like you're bad at what you do and stop rapping.
I'm just asking because I got told to stop rapping, and it was probably the best career move I ever had.
Oh, well.
So,
I mean, but for somebody to stop doing something they don't do, is that really saying anything?
I mean, if you really had a love for rapper, you're gonna continue to.
I still rap from every now and again, I guess.
Right.
But that's bred superpowers to get me to rap.
See,
And to get niggas that do rap to rap better.
I was gonna say, I want to ask y'all if y'all had a superpower, like legit, not like if you had a superpower, I want to fly. No, what is your superpower? You
like
got,
right now,
right now,
mine would obviously be the gift of gab. As much as I hate to admit it, it's like I do things with my mouth well.
Word. I would say in addition to anybody that I'm around, just, I feel like I elevate their presence and make them want to do better in whatever it is.
So you like?
I would say that I have
Apocalypse.
Platinum mouthpiece.
You like Apocalypse?
Yeah, power multiplier.
Word.
What's your superpower, Prez?
My superpower. Like real talk, I always had the ability to know if, I like to call it holokinesis. Okay.
Holokinesis?
No. Let's say fuckokinesis. Okay. I can meet a chick and know if we're gonna do it one day. It ain't gotta be it ain't gotta be today, it ain't gotta be next year, it might be a couple years down the line. But
you're gonna crack.
How
many times
so you have a sex sense.
Ooh, a sex sense.
So how many times has that betrayed you? Never?
I'm 100 for 100.
Only because the future always cometh. Does that make sense?
Thus, the unicorn always knows.
Nice!
You know what I'm saying?
Nice!
When you put them together, the unicorn always coming.
Yo!
That's how I was trying to turn it into script.
This dude.
The future always cometh. Thus, the unicorn always.
Like not even on some, not even on some creep shit. Like if you meet them, and I feel like it's just a twinkle in the eye. Like I'm not even on nothing. She ain't on nothing. But I know. I know. I can see it in the future. I see it. It's
gonna happen.
Some deep rooted thing.
It's gonna happen.
We at the park somewhere or something like that.
Does it only work on chicks you know their name, or you're saying this completely works on random people?
Random people. Like
wow. Now I've been places.
Walk past you. You ever seen Glass when he walked past him and he touch him?
Unbreakable.
Unbreakable. Yeah, you know what I mean. And then he sees. That's what I got. That's what I got.
But you don't gotta touch him. You can just.
Nope.
Just with the eyes.
Yep.
I know I'm getting them panty draws.
One day, you know what I'm saying? We might be in your early 40s. And
I'm getting them panty draws.
But yeah, I'm going to know you personally by being inside of you. It's usually how it works, man.
Yeah, that's awesome. So, okay, is that something you developed, or was it something that was like, I've been doing this my whole life?
It's like, you know how
is it like a certain level of
when Superman was growing up, his powers like came, like they just grew. You know what I mean?
Right.
So like he could jump 10 feet when he was like 15, and then like he increased it to 30 feet.
Now I'm jumping over a tall building with a single man.
Yeah.
But it was like some days I couldn't do it though. I didn't like one day I'll fly, but the next day I really can't. You know what I mean?
So you didn't have complete mastery of the skill, and now you feel
like so if I was Professor X, I didn't have Cerebro yet.
So I like where you're going with this.
See, I feel like I do. So when I was developing, I was doing shit Because I was, I'm the oldest of my parents, so like the older kid tends to blindly follow whatever the parents say. You know what I'm saying? So naturally, because I have young parents, my parents from Chicago. That's where Pimp's from.
Hose down.
At a young age, I saw myself, going in classrooms, and like I was a pretty good student. At the same time, I'm coming on my own and going in and flirting with the girls in class to the point where the teacher's like, "Hey, you need to stop coming here at lunch class and talking to these girls trying to get them pregnant like that because, nigga, you tried to shit with me, and if I wasn't married, you know what I'm saying? We would be in a scandal right now."
Oh my
So,
goodness.
because she was a small Jewish lady too. Hey, Miss Nevins, how you doing?
He said, I'm grown now.
Yeah. We can't get in trouble no more.
Yeah.
But,
so if she was older then, she's probably really old now.
Probably.
You'd
What's
still
crazy
crack.
is
But they don't lose that ass though.
I got
Not RJ.
I had a teacher.
No, don't.
What's fifth grade? How old are you in fifth grade? Like
10, I think.
10.
Finish.
Yeah.
So she was about 22. So me at 37, about to be 37 now. You know what I mean? That's 47. She ain't even 50 yet. That's still cracking. You know what I mean? She one of my teacher. She one of my favorite teachers. Facebook fans right now too.
This is gonna sound super sexist when I say it, but I'm gonna say it. My apologies, Devin. Your 30s as a man is really the sweet spot.
Kind of.
No. It is. Think about it, right? You tell a younger chick you're in your 30s, they still going. You tell an older chick you're in your 30s, they still going. When you hit 40s, you're cut off a little bit from the younger chicks in some degree. You know what I mean?
Yeah, unless you own a business.
It depends on what. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I'm not saying all the way. I'm not saying all the way, but I'm saying the access level changes. You feel what I'm saying? Your 30s as a man is really, you get 10 years in the sweet spot though. Like you literally from 30 to 39.
The reason
is
is because you're not around the bitches no more. You know what I mean? When you get 35, you might not be in the club. You might not be in the club like you was. You might not be at the skate rink. You know what I mean?
But if you are, you're with your kids. You ain't. You know what I mean? So you ain't even.
I was gonna say, I think that has a lot to do with it. Like
how the time is allocated.
I know niggas in their 30s that's either taking it too far or not getting it at all. You know what I'm saying? I think like once you have kids and then you get into your 30s, that's when it's like, okay, I've had kids, so I figured out a lot of shit about myself and with them. So I know what needs to go on. You know what I'm saying? So then when you going out and you meet up with the 20-year-old and you're like, I know what it is, I ain't tripping on that. Just like you meet up with the 40-year-old and she does all the stuff to you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, nigga, it is what it is, young.
The 40-year-old are.
But at least the 40-year-old can cook.
Yeah.
They gotta cook because now
unless you got the 20-year-old in culinary school.
Because now you 40. That pussy ain't snapping back like it used to.
But it's great. It's been through something.
I'm saying, but it ain't snapping back. So
but you're still rolling that 70 Charger though.
Where we're from though, right? Most women in that age range got a baby or 2 or 5. So with that being said, you have like 2 or 3 solid dishes. Because you've been making them for 15 years. Yeah. You've got 2 or 3 solid ones.
Oh, your fish sticks off the trash.
Yeah, I'm not saying you do everything really well, but you might make a mean ass spaghetti. Your pancakes are, you know what I mean?
You got breakfast on lock.
Yeah. Damn, you can scramble some eggs, girl. That is, you know what I mean? Like,
I'll eat your pancakes and your butt.
So, advantages, disadvantages. Cake day.
Cake day.
Cake day. We should
hashtag let them eat cake.
Hold on.
Only if it comes with quiz.
Oh shit.
I don't want to hear you say nothing bad about quiz no more.
No, it's done. You guys ruined it for quiz. You guys are sick.
I still need my
Where's
quiz
my man
shirt.
Paulie at?
Yo, shout on, man.
Look, every February 12th is double cake day. That's when you make your girl pancakes and you eat her boo.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so that's
That's
a pre-Valentine situation.
It's the 12th because on the 13th you're gonna be with your side bitch.
Right.
Oh.
So you
You eat the main the 12th, get with the side the 13th, 14th back to the main for the main course.
damn it.
You know what I'm
You know what I'm saying?
Come on,
You know what I'm
man.
saying?
I know a thing or two about a thing or two.
You know a thing or two about it.
I know that you call it the Volvo. Okay.
Wait, the Volvo.
The Volvo, bro.
Explain
it's
the
driven.
Volvo. Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
I like where you're going with
It's
this.
driven enough.
Johnny,
Peach what? Oh, the pancakes.
Yeah.
Oh, she's
Yeah.
with the shits. Jackie's with the shits. The 13th is Galentine's Day.
Oh, okay.
Okay, all right. I didn't
Galentine?
because she's your gal. She ain't your maid.
Oh,
She's
okay,
your
okay.
gal. You my gal. Like
Word
I get
up.
that. I'm with that.
The
I'm
Word
12th,
up.
but the 12th is double cake.
Yeah.
I like double cake.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, bang. I fuck with double cake day.
Can we waffle and boffle?
Waffle and broccoli?
Waffle and brothel. Whoa, you guys are you guys just making this up?
Yeah. As we go along, don't we always?
For the most part.
Here on the Real Ninjas Network.
We do
Waffle
kind of
and
shoot
broccoli.
from the hip a lot.
Smoking a pancake.
Oh, I shoot from the pelvis off.
Why?
You're correct about that, sir.
What?
Speaking of which, I need to go get a vasectomy, I think, man. Because, I really like the relationship I'm in.
We're at-
You
we're
don't want it to end because of the baby.
Yeah, basically.
Are we at the age, gentlemen? At 33 and I'm the baby in the room, are we at the age where vasectomies are a viable option?
I believe so.
I'm going to give my
Like-
son a vasectomy when he's 18.
Because we all have children. Multiple, not
Yes,
one or two. We got
yes.
kids.
Damn.
Yes.
Everybody in the room got kids. So with
we
that
do.
being said, you have one of each or multiple of both or however it happened to shake out for you. Are you ready to not be able to do that anymore? Is that something that you're...
Fuck these
Yes,
kids.
the only thing that worries me is like, because I only got one son. You know what I'm saying?
yo.
That's funny.
So
That's not funny.
if
That's not
something
funny.
happens to him, then I mean, yeah, I have girls, and that I don't think are batting for the other team, and which if they are, whatever. I'm just saying it's all about legacy and carrying on the family name and the DNA or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And I got a nephew.
So it sucks because
You know
my
what I'm
grandpa was the last of them. My grandfather was the last Sims on his side. My mother got married. We're all Phillips.
Yeah. See, yeah.
You can change your name to Sims anytime you want.
I know. These are factoids.
Oh.
Yeah. But then you'll get sued by EA for trying to take the name of that game.
What? Oh, Sims.
Yeah.
Well,
Because fuck businesses.
I remember when Sims came out, you used to make them fuck.
Yeah.
I used to stay making my Sims fuck. They used to hate each other after a while.
Because they was sick of
Yeah,
fucking.
sick of fucking each other.
Yeah.
See, even Sims understand.
virtual
Speaking,
people.
that's what we was talking about.
Talk about it.
Some shit just, I don't know how to put it other than like, like the yin and yang, the difference between men and women, right?
Mhm.
It's like yin and yang. You can't live with them, can't live without them. It's a little, you know what I'm saying? Because even
Cause you pick us.
you pick us, you know what I'm saying?
These are facts.
Like we think we pick you.
You allow us to think that.
Yeah, you know what I'm
Essentially,
saying?
you allow us to think
Right.
I never thought. I know what the
We
trick
know
is.
what it is. You know what I'm saying?
in the psychology, my brothers.
But what I'm saying is put simply like this.
That nigga seafood.
The nigga seafood coming out in July, okay? If we in an Uber in Chicago at 3 a.m.
Yes, sir.
and we get in the car and this nigga's deaf and locks the doors and starts driving under the road downtown where it's construction and shit. And I'm telling this nigga, this ain't the way to go. And you need to turn the fuck around. And he acts like he don't hear me. Ma'am, how are you going to handle that?
Well, we all know how a woman should react, and that's punch him in the head.
In the back of his shit.
Yeah.
I said, because immediately, nigga, I'm sitting diagonal from this motherfucker. The first thing I see is your fucking hearing aid, nigga. So after a high-pitched sound goes off on the side of your fucking head, and you look back and say, I say, turn this motherfucker around. You know what I'm saying? And even while I'm getting upset, I'm still, I need you to turn around, sir. Oh, I sorry. No, man. You playing too much for Chicago at 3 a.m. You know, now had that been your girlfriend, y'all niggas would have been in the river somewhere. Y'all would have been on the way to Bangkok or wherever they take Liam Neeson's daughter. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be honest, man. I usually am not the target of sex trafficking.
That's what I'm saying. And so, but even like you need a motherfucker, even if that motherfucker is not a street motherfucker, you need that with you, nigga.
A little bit of hood.
Like, I understand you a black belt in jiu-jitsu, but you still a female. And a nigga that don't know jiu-jitsu will grab you by your fucking throat and do this until you can't breathe. And ain't no amount of arm bars gonna do shit. That's logic. You know what I'm saying?
I don't like girls that like to fight guys. Like,
Look, your attack is not stronger than my defense.
It's not a cute trait. Fighting is
when you fight a girl, you gotta grab by the wrist. You gotta grab by the wrist and pull them down.
Just off balance.
You gotta stop, yank them down.
He said when you fight a girl, like you have to prepare.
Yeah.
All right, so mentally, a woman is going to give you these.
Yeah.
So when she comes with these, come with this.
Pull
them down. Because they always come with some overhead. You know what I'm saying? Like
because they gotta generate the power.
Yeah.
And then women are gonna say, "No, guys, I fight like this, or I throw the." You're lying.
That's it. If you throw a real
not
punch,
emotionally.
You throw a real punch, that's even better. I'm gonna parry. Put you in a fucking arm bar.
You throw that shit at fucking Presidential Fitness when he say time, or you throw that shit just playing and think you doing something. But when your ass get in a real fight and you get emotional, nigga, you ain't Amanda Nunez, okay? Because it's probably hard for them bitches to do. You seen what she did to Cyborg after she kicked her in the leg. Cyborg got pissed and emotional and lost the fucking fight.
Yeah, because she never got hit before.
Because she never got leg checked.
Cyborg might still be the best women's striker we've ever seen.
Look, nigga.
No, Nunez is the best.
Come on, man. Get off Letty, bro.
But Ronda Rousey, the greatest ever.
Stop. How can you say that?
The only thing, look, her, like what she did, how she lost.
She was a one fucking trick.
Look,
Joanna Jędrzejczyk was a way better woman fighter than her.
She's not a one
Jędrzejczyk is cold.
Polish
She got a whole bunch of tricks.
Joanna champion
on the ground. You know what I mean? A whole bunch of tricks.
Nah, she didn't though.
She didn't have to do nothing else. My arm bar is
Then
so
why she-
fucking.
No,
Then why
I'm not even saying that. Her setups were rudimentary. She was really just good at enough stuff.
That
The
other
hip toss
people
was-
weren't.
I know how to
And
put
as
you on the
soon as
ground.
you're elevated, here's the thing: is she didn't even get out of her generation before the next greatest star rose.
Yeah.
GSP
She
got
quit.
out. GSP, no, she didn't
No,
quit. She got
went
beat.
to wrestling.
No,
nigga.
She got beat.
And came
Quit.
back
She got
and
beat.
said, "Oh, I'm gonna have a baby instead of get kicked in my
She
shit."
got beat. She got beat. She did not leave as the champion.
No.
She got her head kicked in.
Bruh.
Holly Holm.
She was
Yeah.
12-0. She was 12-0.
Okay.
And then lost.
So was Holly Holm
Listen,
when
so
she won the championship.
So I'm saying,
or one
so-
loss or some shit.
So Alice Overeem, He
just got knocked out again.
He
Yeah.
get knocked
Well,
the
he didn't
fuck
even
out.
get knocked out. He broke his nose and then was running from strikes after that.
People still say he's one of the best heavyweights in the world, which I don't think he is.
He hit Volkov at an 80% clip. He did it again. He is the most accurate striker in heavyweight history across any promotion, across any combat sport.
But if
Period.
you touch him, he falls asleep.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Volkov didn't sleep
He
him
didn't
though.
sleep.
He wasn't asleep. He was whooping his ass. They're facts.
The
Volkov
only-
was piecing him, but he didn't go to sleep. He TKO'd him and didn't even follow him to the ground.
Even when he
was
got
running.
his lip split, he didn't go to
He
sleep.
wasn't
Okay.
asleep.
He just got his shit
Francis
split.
Ngannou.
Put him to sleep.
Yeah.
Who didn't Ngannou put to sleep besides Stipe?
Hold
He's
on.
literally knocked out everyone
Everybody.
else.
Bigfoot Silva put him to sleep. Yeah. Okay. Shit. And Bigfoot, he
It's
wasn't
weak.
shit.
Weak.
He wasn't
Weak,
shit.
he was just big.
Okay.
He was big.
But
But he was the Strikeforce champion, so it wasn't like he didn't lose to a champion. That was a champion.
I think
That was a champion.
who else put
He
this?
said that was a champion.
That nigga been put to sleep.
That nigga's
He's
been fucking, hold on.
lost-
That nigga's been fighting for fucking 20,
He
25
he
years.
has 60 professional MMA fights. He's like 146 of them. Some stupid,
Yeah.
ridiculous number. He's a great fighter. We're not now. Is he the greatest heavyweight ever? No. Did he leave his mark across 2 generations of MMA?
Ronda
Yeah.
Rousey.
And Cake.
So
Nigga.
Ronda Rousey's not even in the
Listen,
conversation.
let's
She's
say-
not even in the conversation for top 3 women fight. She's a top
No.
5 woman fighter
What
also.
you
She's
say?
not. You heard me.
What you just say?
She came
You
in.
ready?
for
It's
12
Letty. It's
fights.
Letty at number 1.
Letty at number 1.
Cyborg has to be number 2. There's nobody else with that record, that pristine of a record,
Yeah.
that win-loss, and a champion in every organization she's ever touched.
Ronda Rousey number 2.
No,
Minimum.
it's not close.
Man.
No, Joanna Jędrzejczyk is 3. That's indisputable at this point. 5 defenses. She's fought a murderer's row of women, and she did it in way fancier
Fucking,
styles.
Ronda Rousey have what's it, at least 8, 7.
No,
or
she
8.
didn't. No, she didn't. She had 5 or 6 defenses. That was it. The same as Joanna. The same. She was like same shit. That's what I'm trying to tell you. She wasn't. You have this mythical version of Ronda. She wasn't like that.
Because realistically, she came in, did 12 arm bars, got kicked in the face, went to wrestling,
Came
tried
back.
to do Rowdy Piper shit, fucked that up, came back,
And
got
Letty
kicked in the
did
face
that.
again, and was said, "Oh, I'm gonna go have a baby."
And then she even fought one more time and lost to somebody she had beaten previously.
She
So
lost the fight.
She went
No,
out
but
on
the
an 0-3
thing-
streak.
What I'm saying is, look, it's not like, all right, you got somebody like Anderson Silva comes in, dominates, maybe like, okay, breaks a leg, takes a L after that. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a decline after
He
that.
lost
But-
like 9 in a row.
right, but
So
you
is
know,
he not the one of the greatest ever still?
no, he is.
Okay, I'm
No.
No, but I'm saying this is the
Damn.
difference. No.
PED suspensions.
What I'm saying is this.
Nah, Anderson's
Rousey,
the
listen,
man. Anderson's
Rousey
the
had a thing going on until they figured out, oh, the bitch has a glass chin. She never recovered from that.
not
Yeah.
even a glass chin.
But she never recovered from that. After the 12,
She never even went on another championship.
no,
run.
she
The
didn't
thing
do
about-
anything after
The
that.
thing,
That's
the thing
why
about the thing about Anderson is even when he lost and he was fighting top 10 guys and staying in contention, he was always ranked. You feel what I'm saying? Like there was never a time in Anderson's career until that very last that he wasn't a top 15
Yeah.
guy.
He ranked because of his record. You know what I mean?
Understood, but
Yeah.
even right.
But it wasn't
I mean,
like he
I
came
mean-
in and this nigga knocked him out, and then this nigga did the
If
same
Ronda
thing,
Rousey
and then
went
this
back
nigga.
down,
He was
she'd be
losing.
top 10.
if she what?
If she jumped back down, she'd be top 10.
I don't think her record would reflect that. I don't think she'd be beating the new crop.
Yeah, not
I don't
yet.
think she'd be beating this new crop of fighters.
It's
Look,
different.
man, Ronda Rousey probably like, what, 32, 33 right now? Or let's give her that. You know what I mean?
She's probably like,
She ain't there. Like, I'm a little older than her. You know what I mean? So she at least minimum 33. And she can come back and destroy bitches. Like just off of her ground game. Khabib. Okay. He don't got no hands. He'll throw some punches with you.
yeah, she's
She
only
might like
34.
34. She can still come back. So
She
you telling
is
me
not
you telling
her
me-
hands were never good.
Okay.
She never had hands.
Listen, so
She never had them.
Okay.
So the new chicks have hands.
She
Is
been
what I'm
going.
saying.
She been going for about 7 years.
It has not
And the
been
new
practicing
bitches
her
grapple
hands.
better than her too.
Yes, they do.
Yes, fam. What was the bitch that was getting strong? That
Getting
won?
strong that one. Sarah McMahon.
Thank you.
Judo. She oh my God. The Venezuelan vixen.
Yep.
Oh shit. What is Shorty's name? Anyway, that's her
I'm gonna say
nickname.
with bitches, you know what I mean? Like, there'll never be like even Nunez is gonna get destroyed one day because it's gonna be
Of course.
it's gonna be another bitch.
Which we watched Chris Weidman do to Anderson twice. He did him twice, bro. He was beating him both times.
Yeah.
I mean, he was that was a puzzle that was battling.
Which you had Buster Douglas and Mike Tyson.
The thing
Which you had, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I know Anderson Silva's gonna lose eventually just because he played too much. You can't play with grown men doing the same thing you like to do. You know what I mean? So I feel like that. I knew he was gonna.
But you like Izzy though.
Yeah,
I fuck with Izzy.
Yeah, all right. You know what I mean? Sure.
I like anybody that's entertaining and bringing different shit to the game. That's why I fucked with Machida. That's why you know what I'm saying? Like, because this nigga was really doing karate.
Great segue. That gets me into the Bellator 205 tournament because it might be one of the most lit tournaments we've seen.
Mm-hmm.
We've got Corey Anderson versus a guy on an 18-fight win streak. I have no idea. Vadim slash.
Yeah,
no disrespect.
That name is ridiculous.
Absolutely no disrespect. There's no way.
But I don't know him. I don't know.
I've never heard of you. But you're highly touted.
18-fight winner streak don't mean nothing outside of Bellator or
one championship, UFC.
UFC.
That's about it.
Shit, it ain't even one championship.
One is like that, bro.
I ain't really watched it for a minute.
One is like the Ryzen is legit because they cross promo with Bellator. So if you're gonna say Bellator, you've got to say Ryzen. They're about the same level in Japan. One championship is essentially Asian UFC, like they're that side of the world. Anyway, the Bellator tourney, we've got Corey Anderson versus the gentleman nobody knows how to say his name, Phil Davis, Vadim Nemkov. Vadim beat Phil Davis via split decision to win the belt. If Phil wins, he wins the belt and moves on. Who do you guys have in that fight?
Hold on, man. Let me
pull up the tournament. Yeah, I know it's Vadim and Phil. I know Machida and Bader. I don't know if that's first round. Sounds first round.
Yeah, that is.
You also get Anthony Johnson and Yoel Romero. That's woo!
Yeah.
Like how they got the bracket set up.
There it is.
So how they got the bracket set up? Hold on, let's see.
We should have did a
leg day.
Oh, that reminds me. I'm gonna be in Vegas for Usman
there. You can't see that shit. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Watch
my prediction is Corey. I'm gonna go for the hometown boy. Corey beat this Yamashima Gabbardurov. Machida.
Machida, Bader. Machida won the first fight.
Bader's gonna win and beat Machida.
Okay, Machida's aging a little bit. That's
what I'm saying. Yeah, you know what I mean.
But
so
Bader did just lose his last 205 fight by head kick.
You're right. And Bader I feel like Bader a hype train. You know what I mean? He been winning, but
Machida's the closest.
It ain't beautiful wins though. You know what I mean?
Machida's the closest nigga to Ryu that we got. You know what I'm saying?
So I'm gonna go Corey Anderson and Bader in the semifinals. Corey Anderson and then Corey Anderson beat Bader. I feel like he on a better side because Corey actually got something to prove right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that he doesn't have a glass jaw.
You know what I mean? Sure. So that's gonna be great. Now, it looks
like they kept Corey Anderson away from the heavy hitters. If you look how the bracket,
because they want somebody down here to win right here. You know what I mean? Because they wouldn't put. So I don't know who this dude is. Nemkov. Okay.
He's the 205 current 205 champ. He was the guy who head kicked Bader in the life. He already beat Phil Davis. He already beat, you know what I mean? He's got wins over these guys.
I like Phil Davis, but he always been soft to me. You know what I mean?
Mr. Wonderful.
And there you go. So I'm gonna take Nemkov over, and then of course I'm gonna go Rumble. Man, you know what I'm saying?
Rumble
Shit.
over
Ru-
Romero. Romero's
because
scary.
Romero is stupid. He like weird. You know what I mean?
Low fight IQ, is that what you're saying?
No, he just weird. Like he might just not do nothing. You know what I mean?
Like he did in that Izzy fight.
Exactly. You know
The
what I mean?
difference is Rumble will punch through that guard.
Exactly.
He's not going to dance on the outside.
No, Rumble going to kick you until you stop moving. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then beat you down. So
Romero's going to have to fight.
Nemkov, Rumble going to be Nemkov. So it's going to be Rumble versus Corey Anderson.
Oh, that's a glass jaw in the making. That's Rumble Johnson. I don't even that's not. I like Corey Anderson's wrestling.
I like Corey.
I like his wrestling. It's not enough to stop the powerhouse that is Rumble Johnson. I'm sorry. Corey struggles with fast, explosive guys. He always has, and that's one of the best, most elite, fast, explosive guys on the planet. That's my pick. Rumble Johnson for the belt.
But
You got Corey for the belt?
no, I don't.
I
I like that. I like Corey.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I actually rolled with him more than a couple times.
And again, this is no disrespect to any of these gentlemen.
Where's the fighter at? Man,
We had a black lighter.
It's
I
supposed to
have
no
a
blood. What is going on?
I have to get it.
I'm trying to smoke some weed.
We are
Bader is a
now.
punch to who? Two, so he could catch Corey. Bader is a punch. Say that, write that again.
I think he means puncher.
no,
Bader's a puncher too.
man, Bader. Okay,
I can see how happening. He's a boxer wrestler. He's not wrong.
Bader don't got them things. Thank you, sir. Bader don't got them things. He hit Steve. He hit, but Bader don't got them things though. Corey ain't got them things either. But Corey, okay, he left the UFC for a reason. You know what I mean? So,
Because niggas hit too hard.
No, he was literally a fight away from a championship fight. Jan Blachowicz beat him. Jan is a 205 champ now. So it's not like you lost to somebody who then wasn't any good.
Yeah.
Bader has more knockouts than Corey. Facts, you know what I mean? I think most of them came from Bellator, right?
No.
No.
Mm-mm. When he came to Bellator, he had only had like
3 losses.
3 or 4 losses.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't lose a lot.
Okay.
What he did was he lost to John Jones, Lyoto Machida, Rumble Johnson.
He was a stepping stone. They like literally a stepping stone.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Rashad, what about him?
He knocked him out. Bader knocked out Rashad Evans?
Yeah, he did. He did. Rashad Evans had the glass shed at the end too.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying, but he was a fucking light heavyweight fighting a heavyweight. You know what I mean? At one point.
And then he went all the way down to 185 before it was over.
That's one of them things, man. Like the shit that happened with Chuck Liddell. Like he was dominant, ended up fucking getting knocked, and then just wasn't the same.
Chuck
after that,
Liddell
you know what I'm
couldn't,
saying?
like, outside of having good takedown defense, if you got past the takedown defense in that fucking right hand, then
He was kicked too, though.
You never saw Chuck
Not
Liddell.
later in his career.
No,
Early in
man.
his career, he used to kick.
Yeah. He was all about that right hand, just out there. He just literally
That ducking, fucking
revving it up. You know what I mean? So,
But whose fault is that? Because if you fell for that was like Hendo with the H-bomb at the end. If you fall for that,
that's one thing. I would not let you hit me with your signature punch. That's a weird for me. If I leave out of here, you really get the.
if you fight Stone Cold and you don't get stunned, but you still lose the match, do you lose?
He didn't stun me. He tried. He tried.
It depends on what the judges say.
No, I mean you lose the 3 count, but he didn't stun you.
Oh, then no.
So
Hell
you
no.
didn't lose in your mind?
Fuck no.
So you beat The Rock.
No, so we get to fight again.
So you
That's
beat
what
The
that
Rock,
means.
but there's no rock bottom. Is that what you're saying? So you don't get the signature punch?
I want to start doing some of that sports betting too, though. On
Gee, it came up a little bit. How you think I got a PS Pro?
Oh yeah, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
What was you betting on?
Right, what was your winning bet?
Was it basketball or something?
No, it was
These
UFC.
niggas-
These niggas was betting tennis, table tennis,
No.
children under 16.
But okay, so we betted on the one before this last one, and ended up we put down like 100 and got like 350 or something. You know what I'm saying? But then you can do like they got specific shit you can do like, oh, this nigga's gonna win in round 2 by knockout, or you know what I'm saying. But then I didn't know that you could go for like random shit, you know what I'm saying? So like the dude that streaked at the Super Bowl, right?
He bet on himself.
He bet on himself. He bet on the shit that there would be a streaker, and it was plus 750. You know what I'm saying? And he put down 50,000 and got like 375,000 because of that shit.
So
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like, oh, I bet there will be a streaker at the Super Bowl, or like, I bet at this basketball game that the mascots get into a fight. You know what I'm saying? Like you can.
I bet at this game the referee falls.
Yeah, like or whatever. Like you can
They're called prop bets.
Yeah.
I bet the national anthem goes longer than 2 minutes 30 seconds. I bet.
Like shit that really don't matter, but like
I bet the coin toss is heads.
I got $20 on
Yeah.
that.
I got $30 that says the coin toss is heads.
Yeah. I bet you they take the north end for first half. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, that's what the crazy shit is. I said, I bet you that's where motherfuckers like really be.
They said professional gamblers gamble on obscure sports. They said sports that are on ESPN or they're on the ticker and you can track them. But the more obscure, the more money you make as a professional gambler.
Like water polo.
Women's Division III college basketball.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Weird shit.
Like community college basketball.
Weird shit, bro. You're the Robert Morris versus UIS. You're betting those games in Vegas with a line.
Professional beer ball.
Cornhole. You know there's a professional cornhole league and all the guys
Rocket League. You can bet on that shit now.
All the dudes that play cornhole wear Walmart shoes.
Yeah.
I see it.
Mm-hmm.
What about oil wrestling?
I bet you there's
series
some
of poker, nigga.
Now, can you bet on them?
Yeah.
So I can pick a guy and be like, this is the hand he gets folded on. This is the parlay. Yeah. I don't mean like betting like
how they playing. No, I mean, you can bet all. Yeah.
I bet you Marcus McCurry gets gone in the 3rd round.
Yeah.
Boom. Can you bet on that seriously? Is that like
it's a thing? It's a thing.
That's weird.
We were gonna
I bet on this down and distance at this point in the game, they're gonna go for a run play.
So I'm going to the land of betting this weekend for Valentine's.
Vegas. So are you guys gonna get eloped?
Hell no.
Hell no.
No,
that nigga sound like Ice Cube. Hell no.
Nigga, hell no. Nigga, she gonna get her ass in the court. Go to the store.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So no Elvis weddings, no Alien, UFO.
We finna go. Like all I know that we got planned is we going to this place and like eat dinner in the dark. Like it sound like some sitcom shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm with the shit. I ain't never did that before.
So you're all about at this point in life, it's about experiences.
Yeah, like you gotta do stuff to tell the story. Like that's what I feel like we're missing now with this age of technology and phones. Is like motherfuckers can't tell stories no more. And like
they gotta have pictures.
Yeah, like I gotta have proof and fucking like I can't just be like, man, we went out soon as we got there, we got drunk as fuck, and then this dude invited us to fucking LA to kick it.
Well, where's the pictures, bro? There's no video of that. Well, then it didn't happen.
It's like, well, yeah, man. Well, I friended him on Facebook. You can see the yacht, nigga.
But I mean, like, seriously, bro, like.
I mean, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Sandy break. That means it's almost commercial time.
Uh-oh.
Make sure y'all get them commercials ready.
See, we'll get that commercial first.
We appreciate everybody tuning into the live.
Ooh.
Make sure you
Damn.
leave a comment.
If
Hearts
you don't
like
have breakfast
stars
and you
bullshit.
don't have lunch, but you want to get turned, get some podcast punch. Once you down this, then you'll be slumped. It's podcast punch. So open it now, guzzle it down. You know the plan, share with your fam. The flavor of tequila and Hawaiian punch is such a tasty treat. If you want to fuck anus and you want some cunt, then get her a half glass of the podcast punch. Podcast punch. Punch.
Vocals. And of course,
If you want to get your body right, that's Presidential Fitness. Want to get that booty tight, that's Presidential Fitness. Then the star is born with a unicorn at Presidential Fitness. And we got for you.
But, man,
crazy. Get with my man for some jingles,
look at his
man.
eyes. He was like singing this, and he was like, listen to this shit, nigga. Listen to this shit, nigga. Look.
He was serious as hell.
I got something for you, nigga. Listen to this.
I think I just woke up that morning and had it too.
That's crazy.
So that's what I was saying, man. Like I want to write skits and like do shit like that. That's kind of the precursor to what I'm trying to do. You know what I'm saying? So we got an idea for a skit. If Princess Diana was alive now, right?
Alive now?
Yeah. So like she would be running the shit. Like it wouldn't be no Queen Elizabeth. It'd be Diana shit, right?
Heard.
But like, we're in the modern age and she done came up and been to
Doing my
America.
show.
And you know what I'm saying? And so like she bumping Future and Kendrick Lamar.
She been in a couple videos.
She done been in a couple videos, her and Megan tight. You know what I'm saying? And so like, she wake up, you know what I'm saying? She'll be like, I'll be ready in a second. And then they close the door and she like to rock home and hit play. You'd be like, miss me with that bullshit. Yeah, Diana is the purest. Your other princess is just some tourists. I took a whole kingdom and I freaked it. Spent a couple emeralds for the weekend. You know what I'm saying?
Go crazy. How did I know the ad-libs? That's crazy.
And then the queen come in talking about, la-da-da-da-da. Stop check everything.
Yup.
You know what I'm saying? It's just a whole thing, bro.
That's fine.
That's fine. Rest in peace, Dirty Diana.
Dirty Diana.
She like the boys in the band to keep you head off of me. It's out your every move. I said, please let me be.
No.
That's okay. So you gonna make
Dirty Diana. Yeah. Talk that shit, bro.
Come on, man.
Hey, man.
That is the top 3 greatest rock songs behind what's that one?
Pour Some Sugar on Me.
No.
That gets every white bar in America going.
It do.
Pour some sugar.
No, I was thinking about that one.
What's that? White
song.
Snake, right? That's White Snake.
What's that song called?
We are
These dreams of ours.
You're going crazy.
No, who did I just do that shit to? Because I told somebody, I was like, if you don't know the name of the song but know
Just
the
that
melody,
shit.
you can hum that shit in
Yeah,
Google
I
now.
know.
And they was like, nuh-uh. And I did that shit. I was like, because I found Brenda Russell, Piano in the Dark.
You are really
Yeah,
Caucasian,
nigga.
aren't you?
No, that was a one-hit wonder. Like, I remember that shit from the 80s, nigga.
You're old as shit, Papa.
Nigga, come on, man. Come on, man. I didn't know I was a fan of fucking Foreigner.
What's your favorite throwback song? What's your
Hold
favorite?
on. What qualifies as throwback? How old?
I ain't talking about 2000s.
Pumps in the Bump.
I also put
Opposites Attract by Paul Abdul.
Hold on. Pumps in the Bump was yours.
Bumps in the bump.
I can tell that was crazy
you like the
shit.
girls with the pumps in the bump.
Yeah, I could tell that was. I was like, yeah, I know.
I'm
Yeah,
watching
him or
the
ass
box. I rapper ever.
You see,
Look,
all right,
11 albums. The last one sold 4 million. His least selling album sold 4 million. How many people had 11 albums and then the 11th one still sold 4 million? That's still platinum. Multi-platinum. I'm just saying. He the best.
Is this true?
This is facts. These are facts. I'm just saying. His first album,
Jay-Z
Jay-Z what?
has
Reasonable-
11 albums.
No, all of
Reasonable
them
Doubt.
platinum.
Reasonable Doubt didn't go platinum until way after the fact.
Yeah, later. Let me go listen to some old Jay-Z. That's what that shit about. You know.
So that's what that shit.
MC Hammer went platinum that year. Every CD. I mean, every cassette tape.
Every cassette tape.
Best rapper ever. You know what I mean? Shoot, he's still like name a Jay-Z song that get played anywhere on a commercial or something like that. Or this been
Hard
forever.
Knock Life.
Man, that ain't his song though.
What?
It is.
I mean,
So-
no.
Is
And-
so?
But do you hear that version or do you hear the original version?
Hold on, what's the Linkin
Regardless,
Park joint? That off the Black album, man. The
Where they
Linkin Park.
did the Unplugged or whatever?
99 Problems.
Okay.
Yeah.
That okay. And then that's a remake. I mean, shit, I mean, well, that's the beat itself, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So he really taking shit from other people.
That's
and
what
then-
all hip hop started
Yeah.
as.
Not MC Hammer, my nigga. No, you know what I mean?
Excuse me.
False.
Excuse
Huh?
me.
What?
Can't touch this.
What?
Is fucking Rick James, sir.
Okay, I hear
Super
you.
freak.
I hear you.
Fucking Pray is the Prince song. When Doves Cry. What else did you say? Pumps in the Bump. That's Atomic Dog.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. All right.
Yeah.
Now, nigga, if you produce, holla at your boy.
He said, I just gave you all the samples.
Thank you to everything you just said.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hip hop
Hip-hop
itself
itself-
is based on stealing shit. The whole
Because the
art
first things niggas did was loop the fucking break
Disco-
beat in the fucking
disco
disco
track.
so niggas could break that.
Yep, it was about dancing and partying, and the MC all he did was control the crowd. Hey, and you dance over there.
Huh, now
and
put
you
your
dance
hands up.
over there.
Yeah. Now rock with my
Yeah,
man
spin.
Prince.
And then making it rhyme.
Ha! That's what you would have did in the 70s. It would have been ha! It would have been ha! Now wait.
Now put your hands to the beat. Go
Come
ahead,
on,
stop.
I would
your
have been
feet.
like, I would have been like trash, panda coot, huh?
Maybe I should have rapped in that era. I would have been cold.
Yeah.
He's been a big boy dancer.
Yeah.
Nigga, smooth. I'd have fucked Heavy D up, boy. Hey, that was a fly fat nigga. Like
Yeah.
everybody forgets how fly Heavy D really
Yeah.
And he can really rap too.
That nigga can move, man.
We was talking about the speaking of Heavy D, that's
We
In- in-
all day.
No, no. I was gonna go you want to move both like a do.
Oh, it lives from the inside to be.
He live in color.
Yo.
He had something to do. He had something to do.
He
with
did
the
both
color.
of those things, bro. The first season and the third season.
He was on the come up, man.
Yeah.
He was on the come up, man. Shit, you know,
He did he produced fucking Feel It in the Air by Benny Siegel.
yeah.
Who?
Heavy D. He
What?
produced Guns N' Roses on
Bro,
Jay-Z.
you're blowing my fucking mind, bro.
No, he was on the come up.
Yeah,
he
like, no,
was
he
on-
was- Dog,
on
like
top of
after
that.
Heavy D and the boys, after like the Trouble T.
He was
Roy
doing all
shit, he
type of
pretty much strictly produced after that. So like, yeah, he
The
probably
Beanie
did
Siegel
more shit.
feeling in there. I'm
Yeah.
gonna go ahead and
Yeah,
that right there is
He,
classic
tried
hip
to, he was
hop.
about to get his
Siegel
action. You know what I mean?
That was when niggas knew Siegel was.
Big ugly cockeyed light skinned nigga. Oh, he gonna make it in Hollywood.
He
that
just
was
threw-
like one of his last.
He just threw the
joints,
shades on
too.
and was going crazy. He threw
Yeah.
the shades on. Dog, he was really getting to it. My mom, this is so funny. Your parents admit the stupid ass shit to you. My mom's so dumb. She was like, I met him once. I almost slept with him. Like, thanks, mom. So you've been a
Yeah.
groupie. Sweet.
Yeah, that's cool.
Mhm. I don't even want.
But a lot of y'all niggas' moms is groupies for regular niggas. I'm just putting it out.
Look, and in my mom's case, y'all niggas was the groupies.
I don't want.
And pedos.
I ain't never asked my mom about a story. I don't want to know, mom.
I did.
Like, real talk, I look at my dad, and I'm like, one of y'all was thirsty. You know
Hold
what
on.
I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. Can I say that if your parents actually did anything or felt like they did anything, you would have known. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But if they did some shit that like they felt like they had to do or maybe was ashamed of, then that's when they gonna keep it. Because my mom was straight up like, oh no, child, I used to sing in a band. I had a guitarist and a bassman. And what's the nigga that played these? The do do da do 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 do. I had one of them too. The do do. No, was I watching G? And the bitch said she is like, I'm not used to all of the diamonds and the clothes and the what is it called? The daka 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 daka. I said,
The helicopter.
the helicopter. I said, hell no, bro. Stupid.
Yeah, y'all wild.
But no, man. Yeah, I heard about what my dad did too. It's part of why I need to get a vasectomy.
So did you ever? So wait. So Prez, I mean, you had like a different type of relationship with your pop. Did you ever talk about any sexcapades with your pop?
He just watched dogs.
Me and my dad. That was my stepdad.
When your biological didn't bother.
Oh my God!
I'm just playing. I don't know you.
No, he ain't shit.
Okay.
It's all right. It's all
Okay.
right. You know what I'm saying?
There it is.
But
He
me
said,
and my,
no.
I'm gonna say, me and my dad ain't never had a conversation, like a real conversation. Me and my dad never had. He always been a 20-minute walk away from my house, like right now. Like he not even 20 minutes, it might be. Let's give it 17. You know what I mean? We really just don't rock with each other. He's gonna rock. That's right. We don't really rock with each other. So we never really came. Like I feel like this is how I feel. You know what I'm saying? Sorry if my mama ever see this. I doubt she will. You know what I mean? There's too many episodes where
Even though she birthed the real ninja.
she birthed a real ninja. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna keep it real. My mom had to be drunk to mess with my dad or something like that because my dad like 5'2". He might have been handsome. I don't think he was. I mean, I never even seen no pictures of him when he was young. You know
Like
what I
he
mean?
was never young. He was just
Yeah.
always-
I
think he a vampire. You know what I'm saying? They got old as I got old though. You know
That
what I
nigga
mean?
was black.
That's funny.
But shit, we ain't never had no conversation about anything. I'm gonna say about nothing. We ain't never, like, it's been a couple. My only good memories of him is he bought me a Tonka truck that he might not have bought me. You know what I mean? And that's it.
Who had the talk with you, if anyone, or who did you talk to about it?
My sexcapades talk. Oh man, I think I actually exposed this on the show once before, but like my dad has been on this show. Shouts out Philly Ray.
What up?
My pops is cool, man. We have a different type of relationship. He was kind of in and out on my OG. I mean, obviously he had kids outside of their marriage and shit. My parents have
grown now. You
yeah, we
understand
grown.
that.
Yeah, it's different. You know what I mean?
You
When you grow up,
understand
it's
that shit
different.
now.
It's different. You know
All
what
right,
I mean?
Dad, I see what you was on.
It's different. And so like it at first when I was a younger teen, you know what I mean, our shit was real rocky. Then I just got to a certain level of understanding of how shit operated. And we kind of just been rocking different since. Like we're close, but we have a really close friendship relationship, if that makes any sense. And so we had the talk. I was like 11 years old, and essentially my older brother was out there with it. He was here with us. He lives in Philly, whatever, with his OG. But he was with us for the summer. Twan was with us. Of course, Twanson Johnson was with us. And me and Twan are 5 days apart. So we're 11. My brother Raymond is 18 months older than us, right? So we're pretty close in age. We was hanging tough and shit. I get in the shower. or Rain gets in the shower first. You know, we at that age where you got to shower every day. You know what I mean? Gets in the shower first. Rain gets in, Pops busts in. First off, nigga, you just moved back in the house like a week ago. We're not even sure where your authority points are. You know what I mean? Like we get it. You're the dad, but we're still filling this thing out. You know what I mean? Like, it's essentially, like really, it's real hoop. This shit you go through. Have I? Nah, man. Nah. To be honest, none of us ever pulled it with him.
No, he is a big motherfucker.
He's big as shit.
He is a big motherfucker.
And the thing is, he grew up mixed in the 70s in Philly.
Before DeBarge.
But yeah, like it was like he scrapped a lot. So it's like there's little tricks to this shit to not losing fights. He's not gonna win fights impressively, but he's not gonna lose fights. So at 6'4", 260, and you're slick enough to not lose him.
I'm gonna say, none of y'all pulled it with him because ain't none of y'all get his height.
No, Justin's taller than him. Justin
Juice.
6'5", Juice 6'5". Justin's 6'5", 4.
He don't stay in Springfield.
He did for like 4 years.
Okay, I ain't met that light skinned nigga.
You never met Big Juice?
I don't think so.
DJ Juice Ortiz.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Okay,
Juice is taller, Rain taller than my pop. Dave is, close, real close.
Me and my sister beat up my mom first hit.
See, that's fucked up.
No, I mean he had to get.
My mom never had another nigga in the crib though. Like she might have, had flings, boyfriends, whatever, but they never came in the house. We never.
Right.
Yeah, it was
Mama
like
was a player.
Yeah, super slick.
She said she was done. She was waiting on Ray.
Well, my mom had a talk with me, and in front of the fucking babysitter who was only like 2 years older than me, which that's already fucked. I now go to school with this bitch. And she's running around telling everybody that, his fucking mom took a carrot and put a condom on it to show him how to use it. The shit was hilarious. I was like, yeah, hilarious. So fucking hilarious that I'm traumatized and I don't use condoms no more. Fuck you and that carrot.
My mom did that with a cucumber.
Really? Damn.
Oh, I love cucumber water. Take fucking condoms.
Hey, that might have been the most Seinfeld joke we've ever.
No, that was a good.
That was Frasier to the motherfucker.
That's how I know I'm getting older because my comedy's getting more mature.
That's all. When you get older, you went like.
I got on Brooks shoes right now, and I don't even mall walk.
There's a dryness and a wit that goes to old humor.
Yeah,
and we're getting there.
I'm about 10 years older than my little brother, and he like trying to start some shit in the family group chat. You know what I'm saying? Trying to roast a motherfucker. I'm like, you don't want this smoke, man.
I've been doing it too long. I've been doing it at the height of joke telling. The thing is, when I came up, there were shows based on this. This alone.
You watched 2 seasons of Wild and Out
and thought you was on one.
Man, come on.
You don't even know where them jokes came from. A lot of the shit from Wild and Out is retreads and tell-over jokes and shit that's been done before.
I told that man the back of his neck is grayish green.
I told the light-skinned nigga he was the same color as piss on a white sheet.
Oh, you guys are rude.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
see, why y'all always come attacking light-skinned niggas? Y'all just want to be us, man.
No, listen. It wasn't about the light-skinned nigga. What I'm saying is
that makes the joke funny.
He said that makes the joke funny.
To reference that you're half black. You're not as black as me.
I'm not half
you're
black.
Not as black as me, man. You're not as, you know what I'm saying? You're still a nigga, but you
He's part Italian, which is just European Mexican.
You know what I mean?
That's why they think he speaks Spanish.
Do y'all think, okay, so do you think my experience is that much different because I'm light-skinned?
Not at all.
Oh, so then what the fuck?
But your experience with darker niggas got to be different because
just with us.
You the house nigga. You know what I mean? So we out. We the man. We out here.
I'm built like a house nigga too, man.
In some places in Arizona, you can pass. You know what I'm saying? That's Native American, of course, but
you can be Indian.
Yeah,
you can be whatever you want to be.
You have a wide range of
We
nationalities.
niggas or gorillas.
That's it. All we can get is thug number 2.
Boom, you know what I'm saying?
So essentially, you're telling me that on any given day, I'm allowed to pick my race.
Yeah, so on Real Ninjas podcast, you're our Keegan Michael Keegan.
Boom.
There you go.
Boom.
We appreciate everybody tuning in.
We get a little racial on light skins.
It seems like this been going on since the slave days, fam.
And this ain't gonna stop with us.
Because it's like, I know his daddy ain't massa, but that don't mean his great daddy.
Hey,
You know what I'm
all
saying?
right,
So
I'm with you because honestly, my grandmother was disowned essentially from her family for having nigga kids.
okay.
So,
Huh? So your grandma white?
my dad's, you see my
Oh, that's
father.
Yes.
My dad's mom is Caucasian,
Yes.
but she don't know she Caucasian. Like she had.
So you only twice removed from white privilege.
I
Oh no, I'm just.
I don't know how that worked because his dad.
So what's just
No,
little
that
bit of
joke
privilege.
missed. That joke missed.
A little bit of privilege, less than entitlement. That's where you're sitting. Like, you know.
Yo, what the fuck?
Nah, he still got one.
I cannot go there.
You got no privilege. You got
Here's
no
the thing.
privilege.
Here's
He
the truth.
said he
Here's the
still
truth.
got brat.
And
Here's the
But
truth of the
something
matter.
inside
You
him
ready?
has to tell him, like, yes, we have a voice, even though we're this much of you.
Here's the truth of the matter. You ready?
Yeah.
I still can't pull up and be Caucasian nowhere. So I
No,
love you guys.
But you can move to New Orleans and be Creole.
Shut the fuck up.
this-
What is that? What is Creole? Okay, so because
a lot of
my,
white people.
You
like
remember
this.
Jasmine Guy
I thought
from a
Creole was
different
a damn
world?
seasoning.
A lot of white
You
people.
remember-
like
you remember,
better than black people. So you really.
So I should just be an idiot.
So you
Just
remember-
give me a
you
real
remember
good
Whitney
accent.
Gilbert, right?
Uh-huh.
That's a Creole. She'll put a
She's
root-
light
That could
skinned.
be your cousin.
Yeah, that's your.
There's a lot of racism going on right now, and I'm not really feeling it.
He said, "I'm not really feeling it, bro."
Because in my heart, I'm blacker than both of y'all. Because I have to be.
But on the outside, we all
Okay? Because I have to be.
Where it matters.
see where it matters.
I bleed black, bro.
That nigga said on the outside. No.
Do you see this nigga nose? These nigga lips?
Man, that could be a Mexican mouth.
No! He said Mexican mouth. And no offense to my brothers and sisters of Latino descent. Latinx, is that how you say it?
Latinx.
I don't, you know what I mean? Listen, man, I rocks with y'all. Y'all don't really fuck with niggas, but I rocks
They
with
do.
y'all.
Yeah, they do, man.
Ain't too many of those Springfield.
You just gotta show them you down. That's why I'm
Every
getting
time-
my Rosetta Stone on.
Every time I go to the
I'll
Mexican
see you in a
restaurant,
minute.
them motherfuckers really do be trying to dap me up and shout me out shit. Like, I be like, ese.
Hey, my friend.
No hablo español.
The
No, I
nastiest.
wasn't.
Shouts to my boy. I don't even know if he's still around. Martin out west. This nigga, he used to be. This nigga would be like, "Oh, you see those two right there?" I go up behind them and I say, "Oh, that one." And it's okay. I said, "What the fuck are you be thinking about?" Like,
Well.
he said, "I do this." And it's okay.
I'm foreign. I know nothing that when in my country, that's hi. How are you? But
No.
So can I use that in other countries? I'm foreign. I don't know any better.
no,
Like-
kill you.
See, that's fucked up. That's not fair.
No, because everywhere else, America sucks too.
Oh, I thought it was just here America sucks. So why do you hate us for things that we don't control? Does that make any sense? And that's the whole argument with racism.
Yeah.
It's okay to hate black people that do shit to you. Because I hate white people that do shit to me. I hate Asian people that do hate the people that do shit to you. That's fair. But don't just hate everybody. Like what the fuck? There's no control. Did you wake up like, dude, being black seems so cool today. Let me try that on. No, you inherited it and this is how it went for you.
I hate all bitches with unnatural red hair. I'm just
Like
yeah, because
boxing
there's a
gloves.
certain weird ass attraction and you can't be like, "Bzzz, get away from me. Bzzz."
like because you want a red head,
Especially if
but
they
these
got
heads are red, And then it's like, you know what I mean? So I don't know. So I hate them all, and I swore off all of them.
And they got red hair and a snake gap too. And so you
You're
know
crazy.
they're free.
I'm talking about
If
black
you had a
bitches,
chest
black
tat, I'm
bitches
going.
with their red hair too. Y'all all the worst.
A chest tat.
Yeah.
So this is getting
Chest
oddly
tat.
specific, guys.
Chest tat, gap tooth,
Oof.
red hair for a white woman or
Ooh.
blonde for a black chick, they
Ooh.
automatically go.
No blonde black bitches.
Yes.
I hate them.
They-
You said that, yeah,
I hate them all.
you just hate fine ass bitches. So.
I can't
I
stand
don't
them.
like pretty bitches. They don't-
Uh,
I hate them. Hate them all. You know what I'm
I hate pretty ass bitches.
Yo, my life is there's shambles and then there's me. I'm past that because y'all are senseless. Y'all don't even make no damn sense.
Pretty bitches. They get on my nerve. They get,
I love all of them, so
What's
I'll
the-
take anything.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what's the line?
What do you like, blonde or brunette? Good, because I'll take anything.
As soon as a nigga breathe. Some of them.
I like red hair. But blonde is awesome. I'm gonna say blonde white bitch is awesome.
I think I like ginger because it's the same. It's an anagram.
It's
spelling
same,
of
but
niggas.
different. It's same, but
Yeah,
different.
you know what I'm
That's-
saying? And we're the opposite end of the spectrum. You supposedly have no soul. We got all the soul. You know what I'm saying? It just-
I want my.
I
want
used
my
to
black
date one.
bitch
They're
with-
fantastic.
I want my
Good
black
time.
bitch with short hair. Like I'm down.
But
with
see,
that.
that's why the alignment was off because you were a light skin. You were in the middle of the spectrum while she was on the end. And so it threw the seesaw of, you know what I'm saying? See.
So I didn't have enough soul to counter her no soul.
Yes.
Yikes! This is scary. This is getting weird. I need to spit in a cup to see what my DNA comes back. Would you guys be interested in doing the reveal on the show? Like if I were to do that, and then I would wait to open the envelope
I
here.
advise you to not because they're gonna make a clone.
That'll be cool. If you clone my stupid ass, you lost on both fronts because I'm not really that athletic. I had my prime; it was early.
So that's speaking of which, because that was my whole thing behind. No, send your DNA and we'll tell you where you're
First,
from.
first
It's like,
off,
well, hold on. Because
they
you
hold
could
on
have
to
known where I was from if you didn't destroy the records in the first place.
no, these are
You
facts.
know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
I think I'm good.
yeah.
Because-
They run you against the criminal base. They put you in the FBI database.
Look, man, however the fuck they want to do it, they ain't getting it.
Okay.
Okay? Unless you get it from my dead fucking body and make banshee out of me. That
I don't know. I'm nosy, and I haven't committed enough crimes.
I ain't even been to a sperm bank.
Yeah, I mean-
If you want to deposit, tell me. You know what I'm saying?
he said,
I'll deposit you down.
"What is going on?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hit my prostate. I'm a freak. Doctor.
Nah.
You know, nah. Trash
That is
McNasty.
hilarious. I'm gonna
Coming
get.
soon.
I want to say it like he said.
Nah.
Nah.
You just got see. You already.
You're
So how you
dangerous.
say it is you got to already be in the state of mind that you don't give a fuck, and you just relayed some shit. But like niggas ain't listening, so you just like it's like yeah, nigga, nah.
Nah. Had to get in cool mode.
Yeah, it's like.
Nah.
You guys used to all sing Donkey Shane. Donkey Shane,
Donkey
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 Shane. You don't remember that?
No.
What? That was what was the oh fuck, what was the
It
boy?
was an episode.
Yeah, that was a show about that.
Mm.
It was a young boy. Oh fuck.
I just remember the counting Vietnamese.
Was that was before it was Wayne Newton.
Oh,
Wayne Newton was your guy though.
no.
Remember you used to come in the helicopters in Vegas yet? Yo,
Hey, do they have shows in Vegas right now? Like, can I go see Britney Spears?
I don't know.
They don't have adult strip clubs, regular clubs, or brothels open. I'm sorry. But I think hoes can still come to your room, so that might be cool. We'll see.
Hoes.
Yeah. I got hoes. I'm mad Ludacris
Now,
didn't
let's
say the
be for-
447. No.
Did you? Because it didn't exist.
I don't care. He's
We
supposed to
was-
have
He
it.
didn't say the 217.
Yeah, he ain't got hoes here.
And it's,
Okay,
and it's whores here.
Yeah.
a lot of them.
Guys,
Plethoras.
That's fucked up. That's my next post. Why Ludacris didn't have no
Ludacris from Champagne didn't have no 217 hoes.
Didn't
What's
have
up?
no 217.
So y'all telling me y'all too bougie for Ludacris now? That's what y'all
Yeah.
telling me? You bougie ass 217 bit. No, I'm just talking shit. That's a stupid ass rant. Jokes. This all
That's the
jokes.
404
Real
bitch.
Ninja Claus. It's all
That's
jokes.
Yeah.
That's
the 447.
Yes,
That 447
I
fault.
said 404.
Though I've been around here since before that shit.
I personally,
Y'all do know that's gonna be some shit that the high schoolers are gonna turn around and tell. Yo, man, I'm old enough to remember before there was a 447, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah.
It wasn't a 447 until I was in there.
Bro, I'm so
until I
old.
was a junior, nigga.
Bro, I'm so old. It wasn't no 447 until I was a senior in high school, fam. Like, bro, I was 30 plus when there was a 447. Do you hear me? We've been 217 for a long time. That's funny. That's really funny. Hey, shouts out to the people matriculating to the 217, I guess, as to a reason why we have to get new numbers. Yeah. So, you know, the metropolis growing can't be a bad thing.
No.
To me, Chicago motherfuckers.
We just need the Champaign, Springfield, Bloomington, fuck it. Bring Peoria too. We just need to form our Chicago too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but there's too much farmland in between, and people aren't giving up farmland. You know how much that shit's worth? Yeah, it's not.
But you know how that shit's killing.
So you know what you
people,
do? Fast train. Do.
Fast train. Run trains?
No. You know how they're doing this high-speed rail? You connect it to those major hub cities.
Yeah. Like Japan.
They said Chicago to St. Louis is going to be like a hour and a half, 2 hour trip on this thing.
Cool.
I'm gonna get a helicopter.
Helicopters now don't like black people, just like the Atlantic Ocean.
I'm gonna get
Oh my God.
I'm gonna get my own helicopter.
Is it the whole Atlantic or just the Bermuda?
Yeah.
just for the zombie part.
From Africa to United States, Nick. They don't like you being in that water. That's state water.
That's my stuff, man.
Yeah.
I don't
Brit,
fuck with.
Brit won't be here on Sunday, so
Yeah, we taking a pause.
I'm gonna still do.
I mean, he gonna do bacon
I'm still gonna do
commentating.
bacon
you know.
commentating.
Is that
Also
what we-
on the Harry Potter.
I'm gonna try to find a guest. No, it ain't gonna be Harry Potter.
Yeah, but y'all not gonna do
Yeah.
trip on scripts because that's what y'all been
Nah.
doing is tripping.
Man,
film.
if y'all don't know, we've been fucked up on that show.
Man.
If y'all, like, I don't think we really.
Tripping takes a toll on your body
Yeah.
Fact.
and your mind.
You're poisoning yourself.
Yeah.
I'll take
Even
it.
No, that's literally what
No, I
you're
said
doing.
I'll take it.
Hey, you're poisoning yourself, and the results of you poisoning yourself are hallucinating, which usually is a good thing if you're in a good mind space. A bad trip can only be explained as you being paranoid in the first place. That's the only you being, you know what I mean?
Would you do ayahuasca?
I've never heard of this drug. Explain this to me.
So this the shit. It's in South
Ayahuasca.
America somewhere. It's the root of a plant or a tree or some shit, and they
Indian shit.
boil it and make this thing out of it, and you supposedly take it, and you supposed to figure your life out with it. Like
Slurry.
like the shit is like 25 times DMT or some shit. Like
Why would you do that?
because it's supposed to unlock your shit and you figure your shit out.
Well, what if you die? And the reason I asked that is
I
because
haven't
they're
heard of anybody dying from it, so I don't think
Okay.
it's a
I'm-
death
no.
rate. I think you can go crazy as fuck, maybe. But
yeah, there you go.
like, you know what I'm
That's
saying?
you feel what I'm
'Cause
saying.
I'm already that. So.
So you're willing to risk the little bit of sanity you're hanging on too. So I'm saying,
But isn't that what like Gandhi and like all these motherfuckers
was trying to do in the first
Einstein
place?
and shit? Like these motherfuckers was crazy.
So okay,
Like,
so
I know I'm an evil genius.
there was a while that I was studying Buddhism, right? So
Right.
Buddhism explains that there are multiple Buddhas. Anybody can essentially become a Buddhist.
Absolutely.
It's a form of enlightenment. It's
Yeah.
a place you can attain. And essentially, the Buddhas showed themselves as Jesus or Prophet Muhammad, or you know what I mean. So in that regard, how do you feel? You know what I mean. We're talking fifth dimension here. When you do these types of drugs, and I'm all for it. I'm all for experimentation. I'm all for microdosing. I'm all for learning about self. It's all about learning about, number one, you only get one chance to do this. So why not figure out who you are while you're here, right? And then you can operate in a way that is the most effective and efficient to whatever your end goal is, because you know who the fuck you are. You know what I mean? You're gonna die. Everybody's gotta die. So it's about the fly shit you do between breathing and dying. Like, what are you gonna do? What mark are you gonna leave? How are people going to remember you? Because essentially that's all that's left. Are you going to be in the history books for anything at all? You know what I mean? We got to start thinking like that, only because mortality is a crazy thing. You know what I mean? Like nobody expects to wake up dead, and then they do.
I don't know if this is high talk or white people talk. He talking.
Maybe a little bit of both.
Bro.
I
What are you
I
gonna
thought
do?
you were going somewhere with that.
No,
Like, you know,
he
what I'm
was
saying?
he just speak his mind.
No, that's cool too. I'm just saying, like,
So I'm saying
when
when
you
you
were
go- when
saying
you go there
about
with the
the
drugs, so when
Buddha
you
and
go there-
meditation thing, like,
Yeah,
so,
because people will try to experience these same things, sans
Right.
drugs.
you
feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, absolutely. And so that's what I was gonna say. Is the first thing is you
I
have
was just waiting on
to
the fuck shit.
come to
I thought the fuck shit was coming. My bad.
you have to come to understand like because I feel you on the Buddhist philosophy, because as I'm taking traditional martial arts, like especially karate, taekwondo, Eastern, based arts, you know what I'm saying? You're learning that philosophy as well, whether you want to or not. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, like when you're like, I'm sure in karate prayers they had you meditate before. Even if that's not what you thought it was,
It was.
you know what I'm saying? That's what it was. And so when you get in these meditative states, even now, like, I bet prayers can get in the zone, beat somebody, and then turn it off. But that comes from years of training and practice. You know what I'm saying? So when you're on these drugs like this, like when you're doing mushrooms and LSD and shit, it kind of like for a fighter, someone who meditates and gets focused like that, when they're on it, it's like, nigga, I feel like Goku. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, because all of a sudden, like now, it's like, okay, so if I'm going out and I'm practicing or like I'm sparring somebody, you know what I'm saying? And like that zone is easier to achieve. Oh, and now I can see shit coming or slow down time or whatever the fuck it is that you do. You know what I'm saying? So you have to know, like if you gave a hallucinogen to just a regular Joe, and then they experience that shit, they might feel like they just went crazy or was schizophrenic or that something was wrong in that nature. Because nothing was explained to them. Like I tell people all the time, this ain't drugs. Like, nigga, we going out and doing mushrooms, or we're going out and
this ain't Molly.
Like
this
we
ain't
might
Molly.
listen,
This ain't
we might
ecstasy.
go out and like I might drop acid, but we gonna be up for 12 hours at a music festival. Like there's a purpose behind it. You know what I'm saying? Or like I'm gonna drop it to you, and nigga, and we gonna go in the woods and achieve enlightenment, like you said. But this is just the shortcut to that shit. You feel me?
Why everybody feel like you gotta be in nature to achieve enlightenment? Why can't
Because
technology?
that's where we from now.
Why can't? That's where who from? Nigga, I'm from Philadelphia.
Nigga, you ain't from Africa. You from Crenshaw Mafia.
That's what
Head ass nigga.
Nigga, I'm
No,
from
what I'm
Philadelphia.
saying is,
I mean,
nigga,
literally,
we're from this fucking earth, nigga. Why the fuck do you think we feel all the energy of this motherfucker? We're made up of mud and fucking whatever else the fuck.
Do you think so?
Yes.
I think no.
I think so.
I think that's why our frequency is so off with Earth, and why we can feel it.
No, I said we're made of it. I didn't say we're completely like our but we're made of elements of this motherfucker.
Yeah,
so,
our composition is made up of things found.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's what I mean. So
I can't argue with that. That's scientific fact.
Yeah, but no, but I don't. I think with whatever else we're made up with, that's energy shit that ain't supposed to be. Like, yeah.
The life force and the energy that exists in people, do you believe that is simply a brain thing?
A brain thing?
Yeah. Because I've had intellectuals, I have some pretty smart friends that are learned in a lot of different things, and they have come to conclusions and come to conclusions that what we consider a spirit or a life force or possible ghost or whatever, it's all a function of your brain. Like essentially it's once your brain is, you know what I mean? Like that's it. So is that a thing to you guys, or is there like some inner something that's making you tick? Because I almost would have to think there was.
I think that there's definitely, I guess for lack of a better term, an energy, right? That's put into a vessel. And then as I guess it grows in whatever environment, that's how the soul develops around the energy. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so, and that's why some people have it and some don't, because like some people get it and some don't. You feel me? Like, but I think also attached to soul is feeling and emotion though. And you have to have a minimum feel in order to be able to relate to certain shit with that. You feel me? Like that's why, okay, for example, that's why when you hear some white people say the N-word, you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, all right. You know what I'm saying? Because like you feel it when they say it, like, there's something to that like I believe you. You know what I'm saying? Whereas a majority of them can't do it because you lack that recognition for, you know what I'm saying? Like to say that, oh, I see you. You feel me?
Prez.
Yes, sir.
Where you at with it?
I had my answer. I was waiting on to get done.
No, I did. Yeah,
my bad. Ask me the question again. Where am I at with the soul or something like that?
Like he said, basically that do you think that it's just a cognitive brain function?
Is the only thing powering the body, or is there some other?
We're in a shared dream. For one. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? I just feel like
so we're all conscious we're all conscious in this time space at the same time.
Yes, we don't know.
That makes sense.
So
because there's some weird
an
shit
awesome program that's not keeping us not knowing that other shit. You know what I mean? But I also think I just think whatever that spark is, it's just that's what it is. You know what I mean? Shoot, and when you die, it's gone. You know what I mean? I really don't feel like, look, man. Shoot,
all right, the
thing
that,
not to get into religion shit.
Hold on, this isn't religion. This is science. In biology class, this is freshman year shit. We learned that matter cannot go away. All
Energy
it can do
can't go away. All it can do
is transfer.
Or die down.
What makes us energy?
Huh?
What makes us energy?
We have electrical charges.
Our
body. Listen. The human body is a series of electrical charges controlled by the master computer, which is essentially your brain. You feel what I'm saying? So, like, to say that there's no energy in you, that'd be a lie, because literally you can measure.
Okay.
And literally, when you throw a punch, you transfer energy to the ground to whatever the fuck you're punching.
Okay.
Like, so, and you know what I'm saying? So, when you
get
tased,
energy dissipates.
Do you know why you get electrocuted when you get tased? Because all the energy is in you, nigga. It has nowhere to conduct and disperse.
And
So that's why you got to touch some other shit. Or if I touch you, now it's dispersing into you. You feel me?
The energy dissipates.
Yes. You
So-
can kill it
But it
or you
doesn't-
can redirect it. That's
yeah,
like
I was
the two
gonna say
things.
energy still doesn't leave it doesn't
No.
go anywhere.
I mean, in order for it to be a spirit or whatever, something like that, you gotta be a god. You know what I mean? So I would feel like it. I mean, everything else can be proven. Like a lot of shit can be proven if
Wow.
we just figured out a way to. Science. If you can go back, if you can figure out how to go back and look at some shit, you can figure out almost everything. You know what I mean? So it ain't no proof that we got any. I ain't trying to down on no religion or like that, because I just believe in myself. I say, hey, I'm gonna do good things, and because I don't want to do bad things. You know what I mean? And that's how I just live my life. But to think that I'm gonna go somewhere, just if it's a guy and he rewards people or don't reward people or whatever, he ain't doing a good job right now. You know what I mean? He ain't, you know what I mean?
Do you believe that you can be spiritual without being religious?
Yes,
Okay, so
that's almost how I would identify.
so that's essentially what I feel like we're talking about. You know what I'm saying?
But it's
Because to
not-
speak of religion is to say
It's not. Here's the thing. It's not about being indoctrinated into anything.
no.
The question is more like, you know what I mean? And you guys both gave very valid points. It's just like the energy or what we would consider. So essentially, Chris, you're saying it's a cognitive brain function, more or less.
Yeah, I'm sure. It's just
It's
how
just your brain.
the brain,
It's just your brain.
somehow some shit came together to make a brain, and the brain fucking works like that. You know what I mean? For us to be able to think and move around, do what we do. I really feel that. So, and somebody might have made us. This is another one of my theories. You know what I mean? Because my mind can be changed anytime. You know what I mean? So if you told me, hey, if you gave me a good enough reason for something, I might be like, that's a good ass. I won't believe you because ain't no proof or nothing like that, but I understand. So another thing is that if we was made, if somebody did make us, put us together, because for us to be us is like just how you like. We breathe air, we got limbs, we got stuff to grab shit with.
The complexities of the
Yes, you know
human
what I'm saying?
body.
For that just to come together randomly, that's real amazing. You know what I
Well,
mean?
that's what I was gonna say. Because maybe at first I did, but I don't think so. So I think about it like this: even when we're developing and in the womb and shit, right?
Mhm.
And we get to a point we got a heartbeat and blood flows and we can kick and shit like that. That's all energy. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
When we're born as a baby, it's like unboxing a new computer. It has shit that it's programmed to do,
Mhm.
but we don't it's not until we learn that, oh, this is my right hand and right fingers, and I can make a fist and move it like this. Okay, now that we have to go through that in order to become okay, now I can throw a punch.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So it can't be the cognitive function comes from learning how to do shit, but the energy's already fucking there. We just don't know how to control it or fucking do anything. Because how many fucking babies do you see doing this shit?
Yeah.
All of them. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
That's what
and so you your brain, it's telling you to do that, but it doesn't know why yet. You know what I'm saying? And so that has to be energy. You feel what I'm saying?
So
if we was made, I think you did. Whoever made us, they passed a long time ago.
gave up on us.
And maybe not even a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? We only real talk. I don't believe shit. You know what I mean? No more, because whatever they just think. I always thought this would be a good movie. Everything before you was born is not real. Like Kennedy assassination,
Whoa.
slavery.
Whoa. So we were all programmed and indoctrinated to believe these certain things, but it only does it per era. So every 10 years it all flips.
This is
But
you
that-
mean the Matrix?
No, seriously,
But-
that's essentially
yeah,
what he's
There you
saying.
go.
The Mandela effect, man.
I'm saying
When did
I used to think people used to shut off when I left.
Oh no, you know what you're talking about? Quantum physics. no?
almost like wait,
So that's what you're
almost
talking
like
about.
Toy Story. Like when you're not around, the shit be dead.
Yeah,
When Andy's not there, everything's moving. But when he come in the room, then
No, it's the
But
other
he's
way
saying
around.
it's backwards.
oh, but it's back.
Yeah.
So when he's
Okay.
there, everything's alive,
So
animated.
somebody watching
So
you
when
on
he
TV.
walks out of this room, me and you be like,
Okay, so that's what. So look, that's what the fucking quantum physics explains. Is like right now where it's like basically saying like everything renders like Grand Theft Auto, right? When you're driving, then the background comes up as you drive, right? So right now, you know, because in our brain, our car and shit is parked outside, right? But science says that it's not, and it only renders when we go out to see it. And it's not fucking there, right? So in the same fucking vein, when they're talking about doing experiments, right? And they do an experiment and record it, and they're like, well, we want to see how that fucking happened. So then they actually set something up to watch it do it, and it reacts different. Saying basically like, okay, like if this is a simulation and we're all part of and we're doing the program like we're supposed to, as soon as somebody basically lifts up the roof and starts watching what we're doing, we're going to start acting different because of that.
Yeah.
And we're going to be unpredictable because of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, that would be a dope movie. You know what I'm saying? I say
it almost be like a horror thriller type. As soon as somebody peeks in, or somebody like somebody's watching the code, essentially. Oh shit! This is
or somebody in it figures it out, and we go to open the door, and it's really nothing there. Like it hasn't, like they didn't. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I said, yo,
you see some aliens in the background, like it just changes,
or literally nothing, like literally.
Oh yeah,
like that cloak they got in Harry Potter, where
shit.
they listen to them niggas.
So y'all really into this, huh?
Hell,
so does tripping in? Okay, we talk about this a lot. I'm just asking. So does being influenced by the drugs make Harry Potter better?
I think
drugs make everything better, but
to a certain degree, I think you notice shit that you wouldn't like the first time around.
Like
so when I watch
like every xylophone after you smoke a blunt and you're listening to music in the car, like, bruh, them niggas got a fire triangle sample in it.
Yeah.
Bruh.
so one of my favorites that I went to see on acid was Kung Fu Panda.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? And so I'm watching it and I'm like, okay, this is a dope kids movie. They're kicking butt. There's Kung Fu Master, Sifu, and all this shit. But then like I'm watching it, and as I'm understanding the story, I'm like, wait, this shit is actually kind of deep. And two, nigga, animated films ain't for kids. What the fuck, nigga? And then I started thinking about Bugs Bunny, nigga, and dressing in drag and all that shit. I was like, damn, that's why we're fucking weird now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Dog.
Yeah.
Then a fuck.
Yeah.
Speedy Gonzalez and Slowpoke Rodriguez, nigga. Them was the niggas.
No.
My name's Slow. And then niggas always caught Slowpoke, and he didn't care. Why? Because he had that 6-shooter, nigga. That shit, he held that bitch up like this, and the gun was this big. Nigga.
Up there, too.
You want to let me go? I said, yo. I said the racism is part of what made Looney Tunes famous.
Yeah.
Because I tried to watch new Looney Tunes and I couldn't.
It ain't the same.
It ain't the
The
same.
racism isn't there.
That's why I'm like hesitant on the new Tom and Jerry movie.
It took a left on Albuquerque.
Yeah, man. Bugs Bunny is the nigga who taught me how to do the serious face on the Barber of Seville, man.
Oh my God.
You feel me?
The Figaro joint.
I like the WB frog. I like when they start putting the WB frog on shit.
Yeah.
Like,
Michigan J fam. Fuck that nigga.
That
man.
nigga's named Michigan.
Michigan J.
hello, my baby.
Everybody do the
Hello,
Michigan rap.
my baby. Hello,
No.
my darling.
Oh,
And how the shit didn't work every time that nigga started going.
Yank. He used to get.
I said that was racist because every fucking song was ragtime, and that's nigga music, fam. And this white dude's trying to sell the nigga frog and can't fucking do it. Do you see what I'm saying? The subliminals, nigga?
That wasn't subliminal. That was pretty racist.
No, yeah, I know.
That damn straw hat.
Hey,
When Jerry used to get dipped in the ink bottle and come out in blackface, nigga.
facts.
And Mammy would throw Tom out.
Remember how they tarred and feathered him a couple times?
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
All that shit. All that old shit that you thought was cool to do to niggas, you just put in cartoons.
fantasy. What's that? That's an anime now.
Man.
Looney Tune anime.
Looney Tune anime.
What is
Sick of white people being comfortable, man.
This is gonna get deep.
I'm
Are we
just
gonna leave it there? We're just
I'm
gonna
just
scratch
no,
the
I'm
surface?
just starting to feel like Magneto on these niggas a little bit. Like my whole fucking life ain't nobody said shit about how the fuck comfortable I feel. And now all of a sudden, because you realize that the system is meant to benefit you, like, oh, I didn't know. I'm so sorry, but still, let's just no, we still not gonna do shit. Nigga, if I'm talking about some shit with my girl and you can hear me, nigga, ignore me. I don't give a fuck where we're out at dinner at. I'm showing her a fucking song I did. Do you want to hear it? If you don't, shut the fuck up, please. Because I'm sick of motherfucking tiptoeing around you for some motherfucking bullshit. If what I'm doing is, if I'm hurting you, then say something, nigga. But if I'm just playing some music or talking to somebody, nigga, and my culture we loud, nigga, fuck that. Because I don't do that shit to you. When you eating eggs, tell you to put fucking seasoning on your shit and you sit right next to me. Don't nobody do that shit to you.
Shit, bitch. Just reach across the table. Hold on. God damn it. Fuck.
Damn.
You need some salt in that shit.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, just stop. We know where the fuck we at. Y'all brought us here, nigga. Now deal with the consequences.
Would I always said if all the black people just went to Africa and played basketball, you know what I'm saying? Instead of the NBA wouldn't be shit, you know what I mean? So basketball would be whatever. We essentially take sports and take it somewhere else. You know what I mean? Because niggas gonna watch it, and white people gonna watch it. they're gonna be watching African football now. You know what I mean? African basketball. You know what I mean? Shit. African badminton. Whatever.
What happened to the nigga from the air up there? Kevin Bacon.
That was the weakest braids I ever seen.
Yo, he'll dunk on you though.
I bet he will.
Didn't that come out after or before White Man Can't Jump?
After.
Yeah, because he dunked in that movie. And
Jam.
Get too much. Jam.
That
was Space Jam.
Michael Jackson is the original trill artist, nigga. For Remember the Time, nigga.
Yeah. Yo, so did you guys see the lyric sheet for Mama Say Mama Say Mama Say?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it one more time and I'm not gonna stop some shit. Like, nah, nigga, that's Mama Say Mama Say Mama Say.
Stop playing.
Oh, somebody, huh?
Somebody tried to say that this is what he really said, and I said no, because I pulled it the fuck up. Mama say, mama sa, mama sa.
What that mean?
I don't know. It means you want to be starting something, nigga.
Man.
That's the fucking first track. That's on Brother.
Damn, this nigga. That might be common knowledge. But
well, that album came out the same year I was born, nigga. It was like every song on that album, and then there was the Eddie Money, not Eddie Money. What's that nigga? Oh, this is it. A man to tell me so. That nigga. That was like the 2 hits of '82, nigga. You know what I'm saying? It was the whole Thriller album and that song. When did Back to the Future come out?
80.
Who's the nigga that sings that theme song? Not is it Huey Lewis? At the power of love, because that was the same nigga that did the other song.
They say "Mama say, Mama sa, Mamaku sa," which translates to "You're a vegetable, in the language of Duali, is a lyric taken from Soul.
Yeah, because it says you're a vegetable. You're a vegetable.
That's what that shit mean.
That's what nigga. You see it.
You're a vegetable, a vegetable. You're a vegetable, a vegetable.
Come on, man. That's what jumped your album off? Yeah, you was trying to start some shit there.
Chimona.
Well, Aaron's sleepy, so.
What else? Anybody got something coming up?
April 3rd.
Chirac-Town. Shouts out to
my birthday, March 3rd, man.
I haven't decided. Talk to us. Go ahead, man.
I ain't put out no flyer yet, but I'm about to
in March.
Do something up March 3rd. I'm saying March.
Pisces, nigga. Nigga, what's that fish, nigga?
A bird.
That's a bird, nigga.
That's a bug. I don't know. I'm trying to do something for my birthday. Like a performance or something like that. Did dude ever get back with you?
Yeah, you say yeah.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Kareem.
So, yeah. So, I guess I'm doing.
I'm performing then too.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Shoot, then. You the host.
So, do you want the coon or do you want Trash Panther?
I want the Panther.
We're keeping it sexy.
I know coon for a while, you know what I mean?
Bring the baby all out that night. So prepare to, put your sunglasses on because all this is gonna be shining like patent leather, dog. You know when you put Armor All on your Corvette seats. That's what my body gonna look like.
I'm put tension and everything that I'm serving that night too, and y'all the only people that know it. So it'll be a good night. So that's really Shamrock buzzing back around. I ain't gonna even say. I had some conversation. I ain't gonna say what happened or what was said, but fight's coming. Ooh. And so I've been practicing with Bob. I'm sore right now, because I ain't been pushed. I don't get pushed like that. I haven't been getting pushed like that late. You know what I mean? With the COVID coming back it's not COVID season no more. So everybody coming back out. So I went like 4 months of really only getting like 2 or 3 days a month of some good hard sparring by some people that's on my level or above. It's only not too many people above. I got fights coming up and party coming up. You got anything?
No, man, I'm dry right now. Come buy a car.
Get your presidential fitness gear. You see it.
If you want to get your body right, booty tight, fitness.
And
That's the abridged.
Took a break from Beatniks this last week. We'll be coming back Monday from Vegas. And stay tuned every Monday. Other than that, March 3rd at the press, April 3rd in Chicago for right now. Getting content together for OnlyFans, so holla at your boy. I got some ideas. You know, we're going to do some sexy, creative things, you know, but you will nut. Guaranteed. You know what I'm saying? I think that's it, man.
And this episode was sponsored by Block Boys. Whole house thing. Okay.
Block Boys. Don't spend your rent check.
Block Boys, because cranberry juice ain't cutting through this shit.
That's what I'm talking about.
And it's also sponsored by
Commercial.
Presidential Fitness. We're going to play. Yeah.
If you wanna get your body right, that's Presidential Fitness. Wanna get that booty tight, that's Presidential Fitness. Then the star is born with a unicorn at Presidential Fitness and Female Emporium.
And also, Podcast Punch.
If you don't have breakfast and you don't have lunch, but you want to get turned, get some Podcast Punch. Once you down this, then you'll be slumped. It's Podcast Punch. So open it now, guzzle it down. You know the plan, share with your fam. The flavor of tequila and Hawaiian punch is such a tasty treat. If you want to fuck anus and you want some cut, then get her a half glass of the Podcast Punch. Podcast Punch. Punch.
How you
Yeah,
gonna
they sound good together.
you gonna put the good times bass line in my shit?
Boom, 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 boom.
Boom.
Yeah.